Sawubona baba. Ngithemba ubaba uyaphila. Ngithi ngithathe leli thuba nje ngibonisa ubaba ukuthi hayi cha. Khona bakithi.
New day, new drama in South Africa. According to new reports, I made sure daily I saved money from my husband's pocket and built my mansion. Makhumalo finally speaks out. Like this video as you watch. Every day I put aside what I could from my husband's pocket and built my dream house. Makhumalo opens up about her quiet journey to independence. In a revelation that has rippled through households, social media feeds, and even radio talk shows across South Africa, beloved reality TV star Thobile Makhumalo Mseleku has finally spoken candidly about a secret project that took years to complete. The mansion she built quietly by saving a little every single day from the money her husband, Musa Mseleku, would give her for household use. Far from being an act of rebellion, this was a deeply personal journey of foresight, discipline, and silent strength. A decision born from her desire to create something that would stand as her own legacy, even within the polygamous family dynamic that the public has come to know through Athando Nesthembu. To the millions who watch her on television, Makhumalo has long been the picture of grace and patience. Her calm presence balances the lively and sometimes dramatic nature of the Mseleku household. But behind her steady demeanor lay a quietly burning ambition, an idea that began with something as small and humble as a single coin. I noticed that every day, when my husband gave me money for food, small household items, or errands, there was always a little that could be spared, she recalled during a heartfelt interview. I started putting it away, thinking, maybe one day, this could become something bigger. At first, the amounts were so small they seemed almost pointless, mere coins dropped in a hidden tin. But the habit became a daily ritual, a commitment she kept even on days when expenses were higher than usual. Over the months, those coins turned into notes, and the tin had to be replaced by something larger and more secure. What inspired her to do this? Makhumalo shared that it wasn't greed or a lack of trust in her husband. Instead, it was the realization that financial security, even within a marriage, offers peace of mind, not only for herself but for the family as a whole. Women are often seen as caretakers, but we can also be builders, she explained. I wanted to show that while I love and respect my husband, I can still take initiative to build something of my own. This mindset, progressive yet deeply rooted in family values, shaped her vision of what the future could hold. Years of saving, sometimes painstakingly slow, finally added up to a sum large enough to begin building. But Makhumalo's approach was as thoughtful in execution as it was in planning. She chose to work with builders and designers from her community, wanting her dream mansion to be a project that uplifted others too. Every brick had meaning, she shared softly. It was proof that small, consistent effort can create something lasting. The mansion itself is a beautiful blend of contemporary style and traditional African design. Spacious living areas welcome guests warmly, while private rooms provide the peace and solitude that Makhumalo often seeks. Her favorite space, she revealed, is the kitchen, designed to host large family meals and celebrations. Outside, gardens bloom with indigenous plants and flowers that remind her of her childhood home, symbolizing growth, resilience, and the passing down of heritage. For years, Makhumalo kept her building project private, even from Musa Mseleku, not because she distrusted him, but because she feared her plan might be misunderstood in the complex environment of a polygamous marriage, where financial matters are delicate. The day she finally showed her husband the completed mansion was filled with nerves and hope. To her relief, Musa was deeply moved. Though surprised, he praised her dedication and discipline. He told me that I had done something special, not just for myself, but for our family and for other women to see what is possible, she recalled. When news of her story spread, it sparked an avalanche of reactions online. Thousands applauded her determination and self-reliance. Many women said they felt inspired to start saving, even if just a little, each day. One viral comment captured the public sentiment perfectly. Makhumalo built a home, not from inheritance, but from small choices made every day. That's real power. Others admired how she balanced love and respect for her husband with her own dreams, turning the idea of submission into a modern narrative of mutual partnership. In South Africa and many parts of the world, Discussions about women's financial independence in marriage can be sensitive, especially in polygamous families. Makhumalo's story became more than just a personal triumph. It turned into a cultural conversation. "I didn't do this because I wanted to leave my marriage or compete with my husband," she clarified. "I did it because every woman should have something that belongs to her. Even in love, we must keep our identity and our strength." Her words resonated deeply, particularly among younger women who see her as proof that independence and family loyalty can coexist. Now, with her mansion complete and her story out in the open, Makhumalo feels a new responsibility to help other women realize their own potential. She has expressed interest in hosting workshops and talks, focusing on small daily savings, budgeting, and long-term planning. "Not everyone will build a mansion," she acknowledged. "But even a small fund can help with emergencies, education, or starting a business. It's the habit that matters most." What began as spare change tucked into a drawer ended up as a mansion, a symbol of patience, vision, and the strength to act quietly but persistently. For Makhumalo, it is more than just a beautiful house. It is living proof that even within tradition, a woman can carve out something uniquely her own. Her journey, shared openly now, has become an invitation for women everywhere to save what they can, dream boldly, and build patiently, brick by brick, day by day.